Roman Reigns saying to Seth Rollins, "I hate you," following Rollins saying how much he loves Roman Reigns no matter what. That's just Rollins getting in the head of Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns knows that wholeheartedly. For Seth Rollins to leave as champion, he's got to be in full mind games mode. He's got to be at peak Rollins. He has to be the architect, the visionary, the revolutionary Seth freaking Rollins. For Roman Reigns to retain, he's got to forget about the past and focus on the present. Seth Rollins trying to tell Roman, you want to put on the vest for old time's sake? Trying to get in the head of Roman Reigns early in the match. Trying to already get in the head. It's never too early to start getting in your opponent's mind. You want to do it as soon as you can. The pain of the Shield has always cost Roman Reigns time and time again. The one time these two came head to head during Roman Reigns' historic 1,316-day reign as undisputed champion, it was the Royal Rumble 2023 or 2022. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. Rollins came out, Shield music and all, Shield gear and all. And because of the mind games, Roman Reigns would lose by disqualification because he refused to let go of the guillotine submission on Seth Rollins. Rollins knows he can get in Roman Reigns' head. Roman Reigns knows that Rollins can get in his head too. That's why Roman Reigns has to try that much harder to be level-headed, to be focused, to be ready for whatever Rollins has coming his way. Roman pushing Rollins in the corner. It seems that Roman just wants to put an end to Rollins early. We know that Roman Reigns has the power advantage over Seth Rollins. That's why Roman Reigns was always the muscle in the Shield. That's why Rollins was always the mind of the Shield. He was the architect for a reason. He built the idea of what the Shield was. Seth Rollins teasing around with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. I have to go back because there's a two-part to Rollins' role in Roman Reigns' 1,316-day reign. First, it was their encounter at Royal Rumble 2022 when Rollins would be the first one to quote unquote defeat Roman Reigns. He didn't leave with the championship, but it was a disqualification victory because Roman Reigns got in the head of Roman Reigns. The second part of all of it is Seth Rollins trying to be the shield for Cody Rhodes at the end at WrestleMania 40. And ultimately, Roman Reigns would choose a chair shot at Rollins instead of going for Cody, and that would lead to the end. 1, 2, 3, crossroads, and Rhodes would end the reign. Rollins is up on his feet. Roman Reigns is down. Is Rollins in the head of Roman Reigns already? Roman's eyes are telling an interesting story, but I'm not 100% sure on what exactly the story is telling for sure. Is there worry? Is there doubt? Roman Reigns went for a shot. Rollins has got the quickness on Reigns. It just looks like Rollins is already there inside the head of Reigns. Reigns is getting frustrated now, tries to turn around, but Rollins is just faster right now. Rollins has won every big match these two have been a part of. Let's go back to WrestleMania last year, WrestleMania 41. The triple threat The two people that Roman Reigns hates the most, Seth Rollins and CM Punk. Seth Rollins stole Roman Reigns' wise man. In the process, Paul Heyman, low-blowing Roman Reigns, would start the vision. Seth Rollins would win the triple threat match. And the vision would blow up in its own process. And here we are. Rollins is a lone wolf again. Rollins has got Roman right where he wants him. Rollins and turning on the Shield created Roman Reigns as he is today. Rollins is the reason Roman has become the biggest star in WWE. The most known name in the sport today. Roman Reigns coming in with these clotheslines to Rollins in the corner. Almost at 10. And there comes number 10. Roman wants to do everything he can to punish Seth Rollins. Big boot. Down goes the architect, the visionary, the revolutionary, Seth Rollins. Ones to the sky. Roman Reigns taking a little bit of time to get ready. Locked, loaded, and ready to amp it up. It is time. Superman punch gets blocked, denied, and a forearm by Rollins. Clothesline sending Reigns to the outside on the floor. Every time Roman tries to go for something big, Rollins counters. Rollins showing that just how well he knows Roman Reigns. Suicide dive sends Roman hard into the barricade. Rollins good looking to run it back for number 2. Roman spine first in the barricade, holding onto the lower back. You take out the lower back, you take out a lot of the power in the legs. Number 3, a trio. That time into the Spanish announce desk. Rollins finds himself in control, taking the lead over Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns never has an off night. I've always seen it time and time again. The only time that Roman Reigns has ever had an off night is if his opponent is this man, Seth Rollins. There's just too much history. Roman Reigns can take anybody in the world on, from Brock Lesnar to John Cena, all of the greatest big men in WWE. But when it comes to Seth Rollins, it's like fighting a brother you don't even know anymore. It's like fighting a brother who backstabbed you and then kicked you out of the family. And a drive-by by Roman Reigns lays out Rollins. Roman trying to feed off the OTC chants as he pointed at the crowd. Roman dumping Rollins over the barricade into the fans. The crowd fighting out into the arena now. This is spilling out. We've been seeing a lot of leeway for these title matches tonight by the officials, which is generous, being that it is the biggest party of the summer. Trading blows. Now it's becoming a violent brawl between Reigns and Rollins. And Rollins gets driven into the guardrail. Where are they heading to? Oh! Taking a stanchion into the midsection of Roman Reigns. Roman having a hard time breathing following that stanchion shot to the midsection, and it's about to get a whole lot worse. Looking for a suplex on the exposed floor. It's going to be as bad as it gets. Oh, I felt that in my soul. I hope you took a deep breath. Right on the steel. Oh, I felt that. That is going to be a big difference maker for the rest of this match. As long as this match shall go on. Oh, went for a spear to Rollins, but Rollins got the boot up. Knew trouble was near and had to fight through the pain to block Reigns. Driving the knee off the barricade into the skull of Reigns. Rollins rolls back into the ring. And then rolling back out to stop the lenient count of the referee. Sean Bennett telling them they need to get this match in the ring. It's all about survival mode. It's all about Rollins getting in the head of Reigns, trying to mock the tribal chief. Went for a spear, but gets caught. He got caught with a guillotine and then picked up with a power bomb. They get a shield bomb. And a shield bomb through the Spanish announce desk. Roman Reigns driving Rollins spine first through the Spanish announce desk. First, it was the suplex on the exposed floor. Now it's the shield bomb through the Spanish announce desk. You can call it a power bomb, but it certainly looked a lot like the shield bomb. Roman Reigns breaks the count. Now the count restarts. Roman Reigns going to turn this thing around. Now Roman Reigns is starting to get in his groove. Roman is about to take it to a whole new level. Roman Reigns saying, let me show you how we do it on night 2. What is Roman Reigns thinking? Rollins. No. How is Rollins even still up like this? Now it's Rollins' turn. Rollins with the bomb. Usually Rollins does that into the corner, the buckle bomb. But instead Rollins does the bomb into and through the announce desk. Rollins lays out Reigns. What goes up must come down. Through the announce desk. Both tables are out of the play. Who is going to get back up first and take control? Just when you thought Roman Reigns powerbombing Rollins through the Spanish announce desk wasn't bad enough and was going to take Rollins out of the playbook, take Rollins out of play, Rollins found a way to manage back and pull the same move out of his playbook with a powerbomb through the other announce desk. Both men are down and out. This could end. Can you imagine? I don't even know how Roman Reigns made it before the count. Rollins. Pedigree! Rollins got the pedigree for the title. Oh, but Roman Reigns at 2.5 manages to get the shoulder up. Just when Rollins thought he had it won. That pedigree has become so useful for Rollins time and time again. There was a point in Rollins' career where Rollins ditched the stomp for a bit and used the pedigree that was handed down to him by his mentor, the Game, the cerebral assassin, and currently the chief content officer, Paul Triple H Levesque. When Rollins would be the face of the authority as the WWE champion following the heist of the century, he was given the world. But Reigns with a Superman punch. Reigns got it. Rollins is down, but he isn't out as Rollins kicks at it too. Was it on instinct? Or did Rollins just have that much left in the tank? Reigns got a perfect Superman punch. Still not enough to keep down Seth Rollins. The deep waters of the match. It's about fighting through the pain. It's about fighting through the exhaustion, going the distance, and overcoming your opponent. You have to come up with a different game plan once you enter the deep stages of this match. Roman Reigns is up and he's ready. He's got his eyes locked on Rollins. And we're seeing that look. Is there doubt again? Roman Reigns is calling a shot again. Who will win? Is it going to be Roman Reigns? Is it going to be Seth Rollins? Roman Reigns is ready to go for the big one. The spear to put it home. Went for the spear. Rollins leaped. Seth gets the stomp. We got a new world champion. That's got to do it. 1, 2, 3. You got to be kidding me. How in the world did Roman Reigns just kick out of the picture perfect stomp? Roman Reigns just kicked out of the stomp. Get another look at this. Roman Reigns went for a spear. Rollins ducked. Reigns went in the middle turnbuckle, then a perfect stomp right into the canvas in the middle of the ring. Rollins leaning far back, both legs hooked. Roman Reigns' body seemed lifeless, and it all seemed hopeless for the OTC. But Reigns managed to survive. Roman Reigns telling Rollins that he will always live in his shadow. Seth wants to do everything to shove all those words that Roman Reigns has said to Rollins up where the sun don't shine. Rollins has Roman up on his shoulders. What is Rollins thinking? Rollins is posting Reigns up at the top. What a right to Reigns. Seth Rollins. Rollins going big, going high risk, high reward, take it home. Rollins wants the gold again more than anything. Rollins is the inaugural holder of the brand new version of the world title, defeating the phenomenal AJ Styles a few years ago at Night of Champions. Rollins back up at the top. Back up this time. Rollins is going for it. And he gets it. The superplex. And he turns it right through. Wait. Roman turns and counters. Roman counters. He's got the guillotine. Is Rollins going to tap? Center of the ring. Rollins is stuck. Rollins is starting to fade. This is going from bad to worse for the Visionary. Rollins still showing that there's signs of life as he tries to stay up. And now the legs are wrapped around the midsection of Rollins all the way to Roman Reigns. Wrapped around Rollins. Rollins collapses into the mat. This is going to be over. There's no doubt. That's it. But Rollins, it's not. Rollins isn't out. Rollins is saying no. I don't know. I don't know how you're going to get out. Rollins saying he's still got to fight, pulling on his hair, trying to fight. This is resilience and willpower at its finest. Rollins does everything to lift Reigns up. But Reigns is not letting go. Rollins slips through. Look at that. Oh. Roman. And a spear. Speared by Reigns. That's it. Game over. Nope. Rollins somehow managed to survive the spear. I just don't think this match is ever going to end. This match might end when they literally tear each other to pieces and there is nothing left but their lifeless bodies in the ring. These two are going to fight to the death. Everybody at US Bank Stadium were on their feet thinking Roman Reigns had it won right then and there. Roman Reigns saying that was 3. This is where the doubt stat really sets in, thinking you had it won right then and there, but it just wasn't enough. You hit your arch nemesis with your biggest move, and it's still not enough to keep him down. Roman Reigns saying, you're number 2. Roman Reigns is starting to get frustrated. You can't do it now. It's just not the right time to get frustrated. Rollins saying, hit me more. Roman going into a shooting rage. But is he going in blind? Rollins can hardly move. And this is it. Oh, but a spear by Rollins! Spear by Rollins! Rollins has got a spear and he crawls over and he gets the arm. He shoots the half. He's got it. Oh, but Reigns kicks out again. Not today. This is as classic as it gets. There's a reason this is your main event. These two are not holding back just when Roman Reigns was building up for a super spear. Rollins was there to stop Reigns in his tracks with a spear of his own. 1, 2, and nope. You certainly can't blame Sean Bennett for that. Both men just want to tear each other to pieces. Neither man wants to stay down to the other. They know all too well what is at stake. It's more than just a championship. It's their hatred for each other, their longtime rivalry over 10 years. Almost 15 years, these two. Rollins saying the only reason you're number 1 is because they made you that way. Rollins. Mind games are coming in. Lifting up Reigns. And a buckle bomb. And that was stopped. Nope. Ducked. Reigns now. It's now Reigns. Reigns with a buckle bomb to Rollins. And a taste. A stomp by Reigns to Rollins. How apropos would this be? Oh! Can you imagine if Roman Reigns defeated Seth Rollins with a stomp? I have no idea how this is going to end. I don't even think these two care about the world title anymore. Competition, hatred at its finest. Being the top of the top. It's always been about besting each other and proving who is better than the other. There is still no clear answer. All requests for victories between these two have been denied by the other. I don't even know how these two are able to move the way they are at this point. The fact that they're able to get up on their own will. Seth Rollins saying, is this the part where the bloodline come down to get me? They're just firing each other up, just angry at each other. They're talking a lot of smack to each other. I don't know how they are the way they are right now. Fueled by rage, fueled by hatred. I've been using that word quite a lot in this match because that's what it is. Rollins dishes it back to Reigns. Reigns dishing it back to Rollins. Rollins returns the favor. Oh, what an uppercut by Reigns, but the ref goes down. With the official down. The official may be down. I haven't seen that in a while. Playing out of Dean Ambrose's playbook. No way. Was thinking dirty deeds. Instead, it's Roman Reigns who does it. The third Shield member. The ref is starting to get back up. But Reigns spears the ref as Rollins got out of the way. The official isn't there. Rollins stomps Reigns. Both men are down. Nobody's around. There's no official. Both men are down. I don't even know if Seth would have even been able to go for a cover that so soon. After, even if the official was there. This is one of the greatest matches I have ever been able to call. And I pretty much say that every time I see these two compete because they are the top of the top, the best of the best. It's as good as it gets when it comes to Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. This is going to be talked about forever. This matchup right here, right now, you're witnessing a legend in the making. What does Rollins have in mind? Rollins limping. What in the world could Rollins be going for? He's looking at the title, I think. Telling the timekeeper to move. The normal rules suddenly disappear as Seth Rollins takes a chair. The weapon that started it all is the weapon that Rollins brings in again. And look where Roman Reigns is positioned. All these years later, it all comes full circle. Circa 2014. He doesn't know what's about to hit him. Rollins had hesitation with the chair. Roman Reigns now starting to think about the use of the chair. With Roman Reigns thinking about it, the same position that Roman was in all those years ago, now Rollins is in. Roman Reigns won't let his emotions get the best of him. Not on this night. Not this way. Roman Reigns saying, we're going to end this man to man, me and you. This is going to end the way it always should have. It's going to settle the score once and for all. And now they collide again, just going right at it. Slugging it out, final round. Who's got more left in the tank? Reigns gets a shot in. Does Rollins have a shot left in him to take back? And he does. He has one for Reigns. Rollins shoots one back at Reigns. Rollins saying, hit me with your best shot. Rollins trying to tell Roman to come on. I don't know how wise that was to anger Roman Reigns and piss him off with a kick. And now the Kawada kicks. Oh, but an uppercut by Reigns. Stuns Rollins. Super kick. Superman punch. Oh, but a pedigree. Rollins caught Reigns in midair. Pedigree. Rollins caught Reigns in midair. Nope. Roman managed to duck. But that time, Reigns has got to be done. No way. No way. Went for a super stomp, but not there. But look who's there for a super spear. Roman Reigns. And then finally, it's going to end like this. The final nail in the coffin. Roman Reigns has absolutely had it with Rollins. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen now. But where is the referee? The referee really got laid out from that spear. And there it is. That's it. The death blow. 1, 2, and 3. Roman Reigns has finally done it. Roman Reigns has finally defeated Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns has done it. He has put an end to Seth Rollins in one of the darndest matches I have ever witnessed. One of the greatest SummerSlam main events I have ever had the pleasure of calling. I don't think we'll ever see a match like that again. With so much history behind it. These two fought their hearts out. and beyond, fought their souls. And in the end, it was Roman Reigns coming out on top